Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a wonderful new year, and I know this time around everyone has their New Year's resolution of eating healthier or working out more. I myself is on the same boat. I just recently got over a cold for a whole entire week, and I don't even remember the last time that I got sick. So I realized that health is so important, and everything that you consume can really have a toll on how you perform. You can either be tired all the time by eating unhealthy food, or you can have energy and function your best. So in 2019, I decided to eat more healthier and make more conscious choice in the food that I intake. So I will create more healthier recipe and share with you guys. So today I will show you how to make scallion honey glazed salmon with organic baby broccoli. And it's a really simple recipe. You can whip it up in probably less than 30 minutes. So let's get into the ingredients. So most of the ingredients that you're going to need today, you probably already have them, like the salt and pepper, soy sauce, and maybe honey. So the only things that you're going to need at the store are your scallions. This is scallions I already washed and I've put it aside here. About 1 lemon. And this is wild salmon that I got at Trader Joe's. And if you notice, wild salmons, the color is more darker and it's not farmed, so it's more healthier. And for this type of dish, if you were to eat at the store, it would probably cost you $20 for half a slice. But when eating at home, you can make it more healthier with just under 20 bucks. So I got this for $13.79, so it's a pretty good deal for eating healthy. And over here I have my organic baby broccoli. I got this at Trader Joe's also for about $3. So first we're going to wash our broccoli here to make sure that everything is clean. Next I'm going to rinse the salmon. So after I finish washing my broccoli, I put it in a basket here so it can dry. And as well as my salmon, I'm going to leave it here so that all the water can soak out of the salmon. And then next I'm going to cut my scallions. We're going to make the honey glaze sauce. So I'm going to cut my scallions very finely. First I'm going to cut it thinly like this. Then I'm going to use my knife and chop them up more finely. So after chopping this up for about 2 to 3 minutes, depending how fast you do it, see how finely the scallions get. You want it to be very fine. I would recommend using about 2 batches of scallions. So after chopping it very finely like this, we should be about done. And I'm going to transfer it to my bowl. So now we're going to make our honey glaze sauce. Here I have my organic honey. I'm going to use about 4 tablespoons of honey, since we have about 1 pound of salmon, so I want to use about 4 tablespoons. So the honey is really going to give it that glaze, sweet and savory flavor. So we're going to mix it up. So here I have my soy sauce. You can use any kind of soy sauce as long as it's soy sauce. I'm going to use about 3 tablespoons. So now we have our sauce. And just give that a good mix. Make sure everything is well combined. And now we're going to get our salmon and pat dry. Since you're going to put this sauce, this wet sauce onto the salmon, you want to make sure that your salmon is dry so that the sauce doesn't just fall off. Once that's dry, put it aside. Now I'm going to do the same for the other one. See how there's excess water that soaked into the napkins? Gotta make sure that it's fully dry.
Go.
So the next step, I like to cut the salmon so that it's into smaller pieces. I'm going to cut it into 3 pieces. Then we're going to add some salt and pepper onto our salmon to give it the flavor. I'm using here kosher salt, so it's not as salty. You can give a good generous amount since kosher salt is not that salty, and you may want to make sure that the salmon will have some flavor. You can rub that on. Next, we're going to add some pepper. So now we're going to go over to our oven and we're going to preheat it at 350. So here I have my baking pan. I'm going to add in about maybe half a tablespoon of coconut oil just so that the salmon doesn't stick onto the baking pan and it will break apart when you try to scoop it out of the baking pan. So now I'm going to transfer my salmon over onto my baking pan here. So now I'm going to add the scallion honey glaze onto my salmon here. So after our oven is preheated, we're going to pop it in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. So now we're going to head over to cook our baby broccoli here. I'm going to add in about half a tablespoon of coconut oil. You can use olive oil if you want. I just like to use coconut oil for a healthier choice. And we're going to just add in and then lower heat to medium. And I'm going to just add maybe about a tablespoon of soy sauce. Lower heat. Now we're going to lower heat to medium to low, and we're going to close the lid. We're basically steaming them with soy sauce. So after closing the lid, I'm going to cook it for about 5 to 10 minutes. After about 5 minutes, I'll come back to check on the broccoli to see how cooked they are. And this is basically you're steaming the broccoli with the soy sauce. So after about 5 to maybe 6 minutes, I open it to check to see if it's cooked. I added a little bit more soy sauce to give it more moisture, but it looks like it's about to be cooked. I mean, it's already cooked, but you want it to be a little bit soft to eat it with the salmon. You can always take a little piece to taste it to see if it's cooked. So after about almost 10 minutes, I'm going to transfer it over to my plate. This will probably serve about 2 servings of broccoli, so I have one of my servings here. So after about 25 minutes, we're going to take out our salmon. It looks like it's about ready. And look at that, look how yummy it is. It's all glazed with scallions and honey and a tad bit of soy sauce. So this is my complete dish. You can eat this salmon recipe with rice, but I just choose to eat with broccoli for a healthier choice. And when you're ready to eat, you just squeeze a lime on here, like that. And it's now ready to serve. Bon appetit! So there you have it, a simple salmon recipe that's non-traditional and wasn't that easy to make. If you like this recipe, give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, click the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye!